Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordamt and here we are once again for some more Baldur's Gate 1. So, in the last episode we were exploring this area. I believe it's called the Red Canyons. And we made our way into this section, which I know it isn't obvious maybe to some of you just now, but here is someone that we are currently hunting. Now let me see if I can actually... I can. So in our quest log, we have a quest for Bassilus the Murderer, which says, poor young Footy is as tragically mad as everyone else in this dreadful place. He has been watching the foul Bassilus trying to spot his own family among the animated corpses, laughing at their antics as he does so. Guilt and innocence are so malleable in this affair. All I know is that I cannot bear to let this depravity continue any longer. So Bassilus is also someone that was mentioned to us by a priest in the temple area. So there's actually a bounty on Basilius's head. So we stopped over here because we need some rest to recuperate and regen our spells.
If it bleeds,
and Chartil has also leveled up. So no more proficiency slots, sadly. She has her saves improved. And their Thaco also improved by 1. And 10 additional hit points. Always useful. She has a very low constitution, so... it's not as good as it could have been, but... she's sitting at a nice Thaco right now. For both her sword and her bow. So she's not that bad. Now, let's see what we can actually find over here. And I'm gonna be using Mr. Palpatine ahead, just because he has a higher charisma. I'm not sure if this interaction actually relies on charisma, but I'm gonna try it.
Oh, Brother Therm, why not grace our ears with a ripping tale of the old days? Always a delight.
I like his voice acting. Oh, don't test it on my account. Some of the others may not have heard them. Hold your peace then, though I remember a time back at Zentil Keep when you would sooner die than be quiet. You would sooner... I'll wait until you feel like telling them yourself. I don't remember the old days so well. You there, what is the meaning of this? Who dares interrupt while I speak with my family? I'll have your heads if you're here to harm the... No, it can't be. Is that you, father? It cannot be otherwise, you haven't changed a bit in all these years. So, he's obviously cuckoo crazy. Now, what options do we have? Yeah, son, it certainly has been a long time. How are you doing, my boy? About as well as can be expected, I guess. It has been difficult, but I've got most of the family back together. Some did not seem to recognize me at first, but I helped them recall. Sure. No matter, I have not seen you since Zentil Keep. Thank the gods we all got out safely. Oh my lord. Yes, though it was frightening for a time because I thought I was the only one of us that survived. I thought I was the only one who... The only one? You lie! You lie! You cannot be my father because he died when I left the... It is not I who lies, but you to yourself. You rob others of their loved one to replace those who you betrayed long ago. Oh god. So yeah, there's actually no way to try and deceive him further. So... I'm gonna go with this one. When you ran from your home leaving them to die, you are a coward and a murderer, and today you face judgment. No! They lived! All of them! I saved them and they live. I ran. Dead. All dead. It isn't true. It cannot be. You lie! You will die for slighting my memory. Okay, so... Now, this is actually kinda dangerous because Palpatine is rather close to Mr. Bassilus there, while the rest of our party is further back. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move forward with my party. And I'm actually gonna wait to see what pre-buffs he has before actually doing anything. Okay. So some of the skeletons have died. Maybe all of them? What does he have? Oh god, I'm not so familiar with some of the Icewind Dale spells. He has Entropy Shield. I'm not sure if this makes him immune to all damage. He has Circle of Bones and he has Armor of Faith. And he has free action, so I cannot hold him. I can, however, doom him. And I'm gonna try to blind him. And all the rest of my people are gonna actually just try and damage him to see if we can interrupt his spellcasting. Okay. So let's start with Mr. TX. Actually, TX is actually gonna try and silence him. So let's see.
Again, you disturb me.
No, TX, Doom. Because she should have better level of spells. Okay, so you're gonna shoot him from afar. I am going to wait a bit on this.
So irritating.
And Edwin is gonna poison him.
Night Singer.
Draconia is also gonna wait for the doom to go off. And Kagan can move forward. Okay, so he's starting to cast. I'm not sure what's gonna hit, because I'm not sure what Entropy Shield does. Let's see if Melf's Acid Arrow and Magic Missiles will do the trick. Okay, and the spell got absorbed, which is worrisome. Let's split up our party. Okay, so he's casting Hold Person on Kagan. Kagan is a dwarf, so maybe this shouldn't be very troublesome. Yeah, okay, so Kagan resisted. Short heal, keep shooting. Actually, go near him. Yeah, man, he's absorbing all spells. Maybe Entropy Shield. Give me a second. Maybe I'll just complete the information for you guys. Entropy Shield. What does this do? It has a very powerful protective effect. So, it gives complete immunity to Breach, Imprisonment and Spell Strike. Okay. So this shouldn't actually be absorbing my spells. Does he have any other effect? No. Why are they getting absorbed? Well, let's hit him with the Wand of Frost. So I'm gonna move Kagan over here.
I love you.
Okay, so he took... Jesus, he resisted 14 damage. God damn. Okay, but he can take damage from my wands. Mr. TX is casting Doom. Okay, he got affected. Now let's try and blind him. And you are going to try and silence him. Whoa! Oh, damn. Okay, so he casts Greater Command, so both Kagan and Shartil are sleeping. Not sleeping, but unconscious. Let's see if this lands. He's blinded. God damn it. So everybody's silenced except Bassilus. She resisted. Okay. Okay. So what else can I do here? He has free action, so there's no point in trying to hold him. He's blinded. But he still can hit my friends over there. I don't know why magic missiles are being absorbed though. Ow! They shouldn't be getting absorbed, I think. Okay, let's try and improve Vaconia's strength score to see if she can hit. What about you, TX? You can actually do something as well. Yeah, you can summon your Ghost. And we are just gonna try and hit him. If I could get a paralyze off from the Ghost, it would be awesome. Nice crit. Well done, Vaconia!
Give me power.
God damn. 16. Yeah! Okay, so he's taking damage. I mean, just to correct myself, he cannot get paralyzed because he has free action. I'm dumb. But still we have an extra fighter. So it should help. And him being blinded is also massively helpful. Take it! Yeah, so the strength spell is actually helping in combat. There we go! God damn, it was actually a crit from the Ghost. Well done, Mr. Ghost. Okay. So everybody's back up. We only took a hit. One shard heal, so not that concerning. And now, what have we here? We have some bolts, which Kagan can take from the skeletons. And now we have some more stuff over here. So some jewels, some gauntlets. Bassilus' holy symbol, which is the item we need to complete the quest from the temple area. And we also have a very important mace. Not mace, a warhammer. This is actually one of the... I think it's actually the best warhammer you can get in Baldur's Gate 1. It's a warhammer +2, which also deals electrical damage. So let's store this here. Invisibility and vocal... No, vocalize I'm gonna keep the scroll. Invisibility, Edwin can take. Let's keep this stuff over here. I'm not yet over encumbered. And everything should be fine. Okay. So apologies for that little waiting time because of the entropy shield. I'm still not really sure why my spells were getting absorbed. But I'll check after the video. I'm not gonna make you guys wait while we're doing stuff. Okay, so Mr. Ghost, you can just stay over there. I thank you for your service, but now it's time for you to give away. And I think this area is now complete. However, I should have actually gone up or to the left. Let's actually check the left. Because I also want to try and see if leaving from the left side of the map, if it reveals any new areas in the world map. Well, it does reveal a wolf though. Okay, so there's no longer a need for you to do this. You guys can go back to ranged weapons. Just as I swap, I now need their weapons again. Oh, what are you, man? Roger! Roger, why are you hanging about near skeletons, man? Doesn't seem smart. It's a shame my line of work doesn't allow for leisurely chats, but it's an important job. Must run the message through rain or shine or gibberling. Alm grows weary of invasion accusations and is demanding restitution from the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. This will not sit well indeed. Make way! Safe journeys, Roger. More darts.
For sure!
Do-gooders always make me wanna vomit.
So some non-threatening fights
Order
here.
66.
Okay. He also had some darts. Let's continue on.
I can't take much more of this male imbecility.
Shut up, Shartil. Okay, so it actually revealed the Sea Watcher area.
Execute order 66.
And now I also want to see what gets revealed if we go north. And then we'll start clearing all these areas. So, north we go. And I'm actually... Nah, it's a short journey. So on we go through the woods. Hopefully no more random encounters here. And I want to exit through this area. So yeah, we cleared the entire area. We fought Bassilus. Oh! Why are you here, Mr. Black Bear? Please don't kill my party. It's bad. Oh, okay. Well, this went... Man, I thought black bears were tougher than cave bears. I was mistaken. Okay, so let's quick save. There's actually nothing over here, or I need to go left from high edge. So, okay, let's check out this area. What have we got in this area?
Order 66.
Greetings,
Oh, I think
playthings.
I know what we have here.
Thou hast found me when I alone could not.
Larissa, please, I beg of you to go no further. Brage is there, strewn about with the carnage he has wrought. I have tried to reason with him, but it is as if he is possessed by another soul. It was all I could do to flee the swing of his tremendous blade. Please, unless you wish to witness madness in a once good man, leave him be and pray the spirit leaves him in good time. So, actually the person speaking to us is actually this woman here, not Commander Brage here. So, if this Brage be possessed by some foul spirit, then I'm afraid we must kill the man to unman the beast. Let us pass and pity him not, for, if asked, he would wish it himself. I think this is like too direct, talking about killing him. So let's ask her who he is. Before this curse befell him, he was a captain of the guard in Nashkel. I am his cousin, Larissa. For all the bonds of love and blood, save him from his present agony, if there be a way to do so. So, what does he have to tell us? He has a riddle. I pray you left a trail of crumbs to lead us all back again. The others did not, so they have decided to stay. Shall we try to find a way home together? I pose to you a riddle, the answer to which I once knew but now cannot perceive. Remind me, and we shall all return unto the day. Fail, and stay with me in the dark, forgetting whence we came. It has neither mouth nor teeth, yet it eats its food steadily. It has neither village nor home, neither hands nor feet, yet it wanders everywhere. It has neither country nor means, nor office nor pen, yet it is ready for fight always. By day and by night there is wailing about it. It has no breath, yet to all it appears. So the answer here, I believe, is not a bear, not the moon, not the circus, not the insect, not wind, because I don't think people are wailing about the wind. There's also war, but war, to all it appears, not quite. So something that that 100% appears to everyone is death. So we're gonna go with this. The end of night, where the light shines unto mine eyes, and I can see clearly once again. What hath I wrought? 'Tis horrible, horrible! I will welcome the block that must await me at Nashkel. How could I live with what I've done? Please, thou must guide me to the town, that I might pay for my crimes. I fear I can keep my senses for only so long, and I must not be allowed to do this again. Too many good people have lost their lives to me. Please. So apparently, by answering his riddle correctly, Death, he seems to have woken up from his weird possessed state. So let's see what options we have here. We'll see you back safe as we can, though I don't see how killing you will help those that have died. We shall take you to the Temple of Helm in hopes that you may be healed. There be a bounty on your head. Yeah, so this would be the murderous way. And this would be the paladin justice way. So let's actually try to heal him, because he may not have been in his full capacity when he committed these crimes. I fear I can do nothing for those I've wronged, whether I live or die, and I still know not what led me to this. It's like a foul presence in my mind. I can only imagine that I have finally succumbed to battle fatigue. Take my weapon that I might not harm another. Use it if thou wish, though I'd rather it be destroyed. Innocent blood on everything. I'd only just acquired the sword. Such a waste this has been. Take me to Nashkel. I can bear this no longer. So he had just gotten this weapon when he started killing people. And the game... This is actually something that the game does. I'm not very much a fan of, but whatever. It teleports you back to Nashkel, so it doesn't let me explore the area we were just in. So let's see. Brage. Actually... Okay, let's read this first. No, this first. No, I cannot show my face here after what I've done. Just give me to the guard that I might take my punishment as I should. Do not disgrace me further in front of Helm. Calm yourself, Brage. Helm sees all that he wishes and knows much of what you do not. It was your hands indeed that did many a foul deed, but it was not your will alone. Intent is vital, and yours was influence without your knowledge. Justice will be done, but with atonement, not punishment. But my crimes, my family, I don't want to go on. If you are returned to the garrison, yours will be the only willful killing that has occurred about this matter. It would be a waste of your life, which, fractured though it is, can still contribute much. Helm will see you through. As for our intrepid friends here, I shall exceed the reward offered by Oblek, which is the bounty hunter. After all, it was the same task of bringing Brage to justice. The temple is in your debt for the return of its lost son. Okay, so we have gotten 1000 gold, and we have an update on the quest of Brage. So let me see if I can find this. So this is just story about him, and oh, there's nothing else? Maybe here. No, sadly not. Okay, so it got removed. Or is this... Wait. Game, are you okay? Ah, okay. So this is actually arrows. Is there anything in here? No. Sadly no. Okay. So let's talk to Brage again.
So be it.
I must atone for my many crimes, my poor family. Brage, what happened that night? Do the rumors not have the whole of it? Didn't you hear it being told in the barracks, in the inns? Did Oblek not tell you what I did with these hands? Why would you have me tell you how I butchered my family, my dear wife and daughters? My comrades coming for my rescue, how I slaughtered and destroyed the whole caravan, those innocent people who barely managed to avoid the bandits on the road. How I even hacked at an already dead man until there was nothing left. Do you not ask yourself what made you do that? Are you not suspicious that it could have been more than just you losing control? Friend, if you had remembered doing all these things as I did, seeing the fear in the eyes of the ones you loved, hearing their screams while you slaughtered them, there is no doubt that I did all this, and I remember it all, clearly. Something made you go berserk. What do you remember of what happened before? Before? Nothing special happened before. A drunk reported the dead body on the roads, said that it looked like a merchant with lots of wares still on him. I was suspicious and went to investigate. If the corpse was indeed not plundered, then it couldn't be the bandits doing the killing. And if it were the merchant I was looking for, I would need to make sure the wares were safe at least. I had ordered a new sword a while back. And with the iron crisis and all, I had been waiting a long time for a reliable sword from far away Waterdeep. And indeed, it was the merchant we were waiting for. I went through the merchandise and found the sword addressed to me. I took it. The rest is a blur. I remember doing what I did, but why? Why, I do not know. Well, something was wrong with that sword, that's for sure. Yes, me wielding it was what was wrong with that sword. You don't remember anything else? Anything special? Any hint about what happened to that merchant? Unfortunately, with all this bandit activity, finding a dead body is nothing special nowadays. But seeing the pushcart still full of wares, that was indeed unusual. First I thought it must have been an animal attack, but it was a blade that did this. This merchant was killed by bandits, but they left his wares untouched. Well, they are no longer. First thing I did after picking up the sword was destroy everything lying on that road. This, my friend, is all I can tell you. Please leave me be, I need to atone for my sins. Now, let me check. He gave us his weapon, he told us so before. It doesn't show up here. And the person who spoke to him was Kagan. Yeah, and there we go. So he gave us his weapon, which is a cursed berserking sword plus 3. Quite nice. This is a cursed sword which performs perfectly under every test save the heat of battle. Upon entering combat, the wielder will immediately go berserk, killing everything within reach until either calming down or falling unconscious. A very powerful sword, but one must decide whether or not it is worth the risk. Even once the battle fury has ended, this sword can only be removed via an exorcism using a remove curse spell. So, its equipped abilities: it causes the wielder to go berserk, as its name implies, and it may only be removed with a remove curse spell. It has a taco bonus of plus 3, which is a lot, and it also has a damage bonus of plus 3. So a very nice weapon, if not for this here. So let's see if we can tell this to the priest and see if he can help us.
So be it.
Helm, watch over the...
Ah, intrepid witches at our door. Helm guards over all the realms and his servants are at your disposal. Okay, so this is the usual stuff. I don't want any of this. Can I not speak to you about the sword? Wait a second. I think there may be an order to this. So I'm gonna speak to Ublek.
Execute order 66.
Shut your trap before it gets you into trouble. Your insults carry little sting. Tiax knows he will rule in the end.
So these two are fighting among each other. Let's see. So, you brought Brage in alive. I care not about the tears the others shed over this commander. All this talk about Brage's honor and righteousness and the suspicion about the foul magic being involved. Ah, but why did you let him hide in the temple? Priest Nalin already confirmed that he was under no spell when you brought him. Okay. But that's not actually 100% accurate. Brage said he gave you his sword. I have to ask you, please go to Nalin and let him prove there is nothing strange about it, so this talk of Brage being innocent deep down can stop at last. I mean, what else does a man have to do? What? I mean, what else does a man has to do to prove that he's a murderer than the slaughter Brage brought down on his own family and comrades? Okay, so now I can actually talk to the priest and show him the sword. And hopefully, Mr. Priest is gonna notice that the sword is cursed. And just to remove confusion, or possible confusion, I'm gonna drop this one on the floor. Actually, no, let's see what happens. Because I have both the cursed berserking sword, which Brage received, and I also have his intended sword, which we got off that guy we fought near the Svart village.
Execute order 66.
Ah, Palpatine. I have already heard the news about your efforts to prove Brage's innocence, and I'll support you in any way I can. Let me have a look at that sword. So here we actually have a couple of choices. We can show him the right sword. We can show him a different two-handed sword. Or, let me see. Well, I do have the right sword and I am very certain there is something very wrong with it. But why would I show it to you? Why would I show it to anybody? What is... Come on, this is not needed, man. Listen, for whatever reason, but I will not present Brage's sword to you. Weird. I'm gonna show him the right sword. This is cursed. A cursed sword, Brage. This is what was taken into your trusting hands. Cursed? It was a different evil then that led my hands untaught to slaughter. Ah, do not raise such faint hope in the heart of a fallen warrior, not with all the blood on my hands. Faint? This, my friend, changes everything. 'Twas not your long years of fighting that turned you cruel and numb against the pain of others. You will have to atone for what was done, but not for why you did it. As long as Palpatine succeeds in proving trickery. Okay. Nalin will vouch for the sword being cursed. Do you have anything else to say? No. Okay. So now we can go back to Ublek. And
Execute order
oh.
66.
Ah, we have his cousin here. Why is she doubled? Interesting. Okay. Greetings, we met before. I am Larissa, Brage's cousin. You succeeded in catching him alive and I am so grateful for it. I ran away last time we met as I expected my cousin to be killed by you or you by him and I wanted no part in either. I thank you dearly for giving him to the temple's protection instead of handing him over to the authorities. He did all those killings for which he would have been hanged, and deservedly, but his mind was clouded. If there is anything I know, then it is that he was completely out of his mind. The Brage I know is a kind, truthful, loyal man. Never would he raise a weapon against the weak or innocent, and most of all, not against his own family. I watched your investigations with great interest, Palpatine. I found hope again for my cousin. May the gods bless you. Yeah, so she got doubled for some reason. Weird, man. Okay. Still, nothing came of it. Let's talk to Ublek again. Ah, my fine and honest friend. What can I do for you today? So let me see. About Brage. Yes, what of him? Priest Nalin of the Temple of Helm confirms the suspicion that the sword was cursed. So the sword Brage committed his crimes with was cursed, it seems. Still, this doesn't prove the commander didn't intentionally take up this sword to carry out these evil deeds as had planned. Bitch. I need proof that this sword was handed... I do have proof. Wait, do I have the proof? Tell me I stored this. Did I throw it away? Come on, I copied the note. Where is it? Yeah, it's it. Border, we don't care whether you put all your effort into the task we ordered you to do. It's not our fault that the commander went alone on his investigation and therefore found a new sword while being alone on the road instead of being inside the barracks. So yeah, this proves that the sword was planted. So it wasn't his intention.
Dealing with criminals jades a man's soul.
Oh, come on, man. Because I copied the note, but then I left the scroll. God damn it. Please tell me there's a way I can talk my way into this.
Helm watch over thee upon thy
No.
quest.
Oh my lord. I don't have the scroll with me anymore. Why did I do this? Why? I don't have it. I'm gonna have to check at a later time
So be
to see if I can still recover the scroll and maybe save this quest properly. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna try and do that now. because I messed this up, but I want to complete the quest. But you guys are not gonna suffer through me trying to figure out where the scroll is, if it is indeed still there. So I'm gonna end the episode here. So this is actually a regular sized episode for all intents and purposes, not a long one as the previous ones have been. So yeah, hopefully you guys are still enjoying Baldur's Gate 1. I want to thank you all for choosing this channel to watch the videos with me. And if you have any thoughts about the game, leave a comment. I always like to read what you guys have to say. If you want to get notified about future uploads to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next episode, where hopefully we can help Brage properly. Until then, everyone, stay safe.